I'm Maynard Eaton, and this is SCLC Today, our weekly conversation with the President and CEO of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, Dr. Charles Steele Jr. Today, Dr. Steele, as you know, Congress is taking up their long-held effort to repeal and replace Obamacare. What some critics say that means is that repealing it, will be less coverage for poor folks, and people with pre-existing conditions will be troubled and tough to find doctors. You have a personal example of that.
Right, Mr. Eaton. Maynard, this is serious business. I know many of people, but I know at least one or two situations or instances of people close to me, and people talk to me all the time because of what we do about this particular issue. And it's really asinine and insane for people to...
And insensitive.
And insensitive, absolutely. That people would think that human beings to stratification of their status in society, if you're not the elitist type, or if you're not wealthy enough to have appropriate insurance for various conditions and concerns, that they don't give a doggone about you. And I'm saying that because we're on tape. I have some other vernacular type of expressions that I could use in terms of...
But people are being hurt. People are being rejected by doctors, right?
It's really sad. Let me just say one particular instant, and people call us all the time because we are being viewed with the SCLC Today viewership of this particular program. One lady embarked upon me and brought to my attention that because she changed from one insurance that was more profitable for the medical specialist to get involved in insurance servicing her, she still had insurance, but because she didn't have the one that was more recognizable in the profitability of the surgeon getting his benefits or rewards from her having his insurance, was changed over. Still a good insurance, but not as good. He said, I'm not going to do and can't do this particular surgery.
And she had a pre-existing condition.
Pre-existing.
It was with the same surgeon.
With the same, well, the same doctor's office, absolutely. But God is so good. This same lady expressed to me 2 weeks later that it was a doctor that said, come on in regardless of what type of insurance that you have. What am I saying? I'm saying that there are still good people out there in the medical field, good doctors and all, but then the systemic part is the perception that if you don't have enough money, enough insurance, then I'm not going to save your life. This was a life or death situation. And all I'm saying is that we're going to fight for poor people. You don't need to weaken nothing in terms of President Obama bringing about this particular aspect of this type of insurance. We think he should be commended for this, regardless of any other issue that you might disagree with him on. This is good.
You mentioned poor people, but middle class and upper middle class people being affected by this too. This is not just a poor folks issue, right?
Well, Maynard, you just said something. Used to be middle class. We all in the middle, but ain't got nothing to do with no class. we just in the middle of a mess. And most folks can't afford to miss one payday or 1 month of getting paid. I know what I'm talking about. 50% of the people in this country are really poor, and those other 25% are just not telling the truth.
Finally, looking at all that's going on internationally and under President Trump, as a president of a civil rights organization, are you concerned right today about where we are?
I'm very concerned. Matter of fact, I'm orchestrating now to make sure that we talk to this current administration face to face. At some point, we're going to do that, hopefully sooner than later. And I don't need to go into the details, but you have to confront this type of situation. And we're not one to very emotionally get involved and call a press conference and get all excited. Then after the press conference is all over, you need to do the work. We are working very committedly, diligently to bring about the respectability to our people. And we must also realize that nobody in this system, I don't care how much money that you have, is immune to being discriminated against. Because regardless how much money you have, it's just a matter of a few hours, or a few moments, or a second that you can lose everything that you have. The historicity of this country has proven that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Charles Steele Jr., the president of SCLC. You've been listening to SCLC Today.